right, y'all, we are live, and I'm still adjusting this camera and tripod and stuff, so give me just a little bit here. Get this work down here where I can see it. That's a little better. It's fairly stable. This phone's dinging. What's this phone dinging about? Work, I'll handle that later. Now I gotta get the fishing poles ready and bait. Oh, I got a tangled up mess walking down here, didn't I? Let's see. Untangle this one. If anybody coming in there, I'll be done here shortly. Get these untangled, unhooked, unwrapped. They tangled themselves up when I walk down here. There we go, that's not too bad. Bring that one up. There. Yeah, we got a couple people coming in. What's up, still in you? How's it going, buddy? I'm just getting going. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing. I thought it was supposed to rain this evening, so I didn't schedule this. Some time to get off work, and I was like, well, doggone. There's no rain. Let's go fishing. Mid-South, how's it going, dude? Somebody decent to watch. I don't know about all that now. I'm a pretty indecent individual sometimes. Been watching Anthony. Well, I've been working, but I've had Anthony streaming in the background. Looks like he's had a pretty good stream going on today. What in the world is going on here? We fished the other night, and it was dark when I put stuff up, and I kind of made a mess of it, honestly. It was dark, we were fishing, didn't catch anything worth being out there for, caught one little fish. Fought the bugs and the dark and everything else. Light shorted out, all that good stuff. Yeah, down at Barkley this afternoon. Let's see. Hey, Terry B, how's it going, dude? Appreciate you stopping by. There's Billy of Cold Creek. Thank you, Billy. We're going to try and catch a few. Catfish Regulators. Hey, dude, how are you doing? Oh, Anthony, never heard of her, huh? Catfish Dave's wife. I don't know. Anthony's all right now. I can't say nothing like that. He's my buddy. I give him crap if he was here, but if he's not here to defend himself, I can't give him crap, you know. Let me see. And I brought some skipjack, but I also got some night crawlers because I've been in a bit of a fishing slump lately, y'all. And I was talking to a guy, ran into a guy at the boat ramp that's a commercial fisherman, and he was telling me the night crawlers is where it's at here lately. He said that's all he's catching on. So I stopped and got some night crawlers, and we're going to put one on the hook. These are some smaller skipjack that I caught earlier in the year. I'm going to put one on the hook with night crawlers and one on the hook with skip. Let's see. Pick this guy up. Now this spot we're fishing should be about ready to start producing. Normally, 1st of August is when I start to catch good fish here. I mean, it's been a slow year for me all the way around. I think I just forgot how to catch catfish in general. But normally, this spot produces in August. I don't have high hopes for this skipjack, y'all. This is kind of mushy. That's not a good sign. Some of my own that I put up, and I usually have good luck out of what I freeze, but I may let that one get warm before I froze it. But we'll see. Let's throw this one out here. There's that one, and I'm smart today. Look at that. I brought a cushion for my butt. I'm always crying and belly aching, but my butt can't take these hard rocks. I got nothing to complain about today. Now don't go hanging up on there. I get this last one here baited, and I'll catch up with y'all. Come here, Nightcrawler. There's not a terrible amount of current today, but it's a good amount of current, if that makes sense. It's enough current to form that current seam out there that I like to fish around. Alright, let's get this one out there. I just put a night crawler on that one. Little old juicy night crawler. Oh, this one is going the wrong way. Have I got a fish on that pulley? I do believe I do. Yanked a couple times like I did. Throw this one out and see. Yeah, I want to burn my thumb. I guess just set them down in the current. All right, let me get over here and get caught up. Turn the pole a little bit, or turn the camera a little bit. Now, let's see if I can catch up. I need a doggone new phone cover. This thing is so bad, scratched up I can't hardly see. How far down am I? I am, if you're familiar with here at Barkley, right where it comes out from up at the dam, like up here where people fish for skipjack, where the generators are, it's wider, and it comes down, it narrows out, and starts to form a regular channel. I don't know, maybe 75 yards down from where that is. Let's see. It's your own fault doing it. Till the work on your glutes, that's right, most definitely. Cushion, isn't that a stool softener? It sure seems like it. I thought those rocks were kind of stool softeners though. Let's see here. Man, I cannot read this phone to save my life. Jamie Races, where is this at? This is Barkley Dam in western Kentucky. What you picking a rubber worm? Hey, what's up, NJ? I've got some skipjack and I've got a night crawler. So it got my attention. I've only got 5 ounces of weight on here because I'm just this side of that current seam and it's kind of slack, but it's definitely moving. This pole right here is definitely moving the line all around. And that other pole there, you'll see it flickering a little bit. That's from other fish running into it out there. A whoopee cushion. That's about like what I got, let me tell you. It's a Kevin can sit here more than an hour cushion is what it really is. Let me get my other phone out to read chat on. I can always read chat better on that. Appreciate it, NJ. We're going to try and catch a couple this evening. I don't know. Like I was saying a minute ago, it's the time of year almost. August is usually when I start to do well here. We're almost there. We got 7 people in here and 7 thumbs up. I appreciate that, y'all. Listen right here. I'm not getting any of this closest to me. I'm not getting any pulling action. But my line is moving a lot. It's almost like it's floating and moving. But I'm not going to get up and pull on it unless that sucker bends over. Because I'm being lazy this afternoon. Yeah, and Jay, I'd agree with you there. Burger and a beer together would always be good, buddy. Catfish regulators, how you doing? I haven't seen you go live lately. Used to, I'd see you pretty regular on the drive to the live. I looked around, that pole's kind of raising up some. Does something play with it? You been too busy to fish lately? Uh-oh. I'm back a little bit more than a Asian carp ticking it. And we have some of the Asian carp fishermen right up here. I hope they're trying to clear some of them out of here. Something's messing with, oh, something pulled this one over here over. Let's see. I may have something, a small something on there. Nope, nothing there. Something hit it, I think. Let's try and hit on that. Oh, come on, hit it. I see you messing around with that one. That's got a night crawler on it. He'll have that one empty in no time. And the skipjack's empty. Something was messing with it. Hope we don't have a bunch of gar up in here messing with them. Of course, that wouldn't be a gar messing with a night crawler. Oh, come back here, pole. Another piece of skipjack. Got some little bait stealer out there messing with that night crawler, I'm guessing. Whatever it is, it will not commit. Water's down slow right now. Doesn't take any time for it to hit bottom. Kind of abnormal. All right, I'm gonna go sit down. As long as they're messing with it, I'll leave them alone. And what I started to say a minute ago was there's some Asian carp guys up here, one of those big, I don't know, 30-foot boats, however big they are, that they get after those Asian carp. But normally when I see them out here with their boat, I see they've got nets out. I don't see any nets right now. Maybe they're setting up to go after them at nighttime or something. That other pole still visible. I got it set down too low, don't I? Maneuver that a little bit better. Right there. No, No, that's even worse. Come on, Kevin. Well, that's the way it's going to be right there, boys. I'm going to check this one. That night crawler's been hit so many times. Get up out of them rocks. Can't believe I ain't got hung. Oh, I got a little catfish on there. No wonder it was just tap, tap, tapping. He wasn't big enough to bend it over. Make me think he was there. We're big timing her now, boys. Get out your gill now. I don't want to mess your gill up. He wasn't even hooked. He was biting on it. Big timing it right there, fellas. Big timing. He belly flopped a little more than I intended him to. Let's see. I hope y'all get a lot of enjoyment out of watching me teeter around on these rocks. I tell you, I walk like a drunk on these rocks. You think somebody grew up on these things would move a little better on them. That's probably a sign of old man-itis, as my wife would say. Well, that commercial guy told me night crawlers are it right now. So, of course, he may be catching eater-sized fish to feed these restaurants. He may not be trying to catch a big fish. Right now, I've been on such a bad run, I'd be happy with a fish like that one. That one right there, I'm tickled to death. I really have been on the worst run of catfishing luck I've had in a long time. I know I sound like a crybaby and a broken record, but dadgum. I guess it's that time of year, though. Summertime. It always slows down. Let me get this line out and then I'll catch up with y'all. Catch up on chatting here. I guess if I see that pole go to twitching again, I ought to pay a little bit more attention to it, shouldn't I? Put it up on my pocket tree, chat. Let's see. Can y'all see that one okay? Yep. Let me see. Who all have I missed here? Let's see here. I think I'm back where I was. Catfish regulators, doing good. Bought a new house, so been busy. Well, congratulations on the new house. I can definitely understand how that'll keep a man busy. I got my old house that I've been in for a while, and that keeps me busy. And let's see, I'm sorry if I butcher your name here. Esgar Montalvo. Catfish was a house in one of those communities. I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. Custom. Oh. You're talking to Catfish Regulators was a house in one of those communities. I got you. Money Pit, how's it going? There's a Kentucky YouTuber. Appreciate you stopping by. There's Mr. Stacy with Bank Fishing Adventures. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. Money Pit's just waiting on me to fall in. That's about the truth, I tell you. I've been lucky. I'm going to knock on some rocks down here. I've not ever fallen in, but I've fallen down them before for sure. One of them was on video, I believe, and I come up banged and bruised and scratched. I was afraid I'd broken a bone, but I was lucky and didn't do none of that. And Josh says, what is the name of the fish? That was a catfish, buddy. It was a blue cat. Well, both of them earlier had quick action. Oh, 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 oh. I got to talking about them, and one of them's going to pull. A little bit of sneaky action over here. Don't do a mid-south and fall in. I'll sure try not to. I'm definitely not going to turn over my kayak. Hey, at least he saved his fishing pole, though. All right, fish. Let's see. Honey Pitt says it's been storming there the past couple hours. Well, I tell you, I thought it was going to be storming here. I put a couple poles in the truck this morning, but my expectation was I wouldn't be able to fish. It rained. A little pull on that one. It rained for just a few minutes before I got off work. And then it just quit and cleared up. Now we've had a little bit of sun peeking through the clouds. Oh, so peeking at both of them. Anyway, I think the rain is going on past us here. Hey, Johnny, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you dropping in. We just caught one little blue. He was so big, I didn't even know he was on there until I started reeling in. I thought I'd had some bait stealers pecking at my line. I started reeling in, and doggone if I didn't have a little fish on it. Oh, we got a slow pull over there. Come on, pull. Pull on down. See, they both got something ticky tacking away on them. Oh, oh, that's a good pull there. Come on. Come on now. I want to check that one out there with the worm. Just make sure I don't have another little one on there. I hate to leave a little catfish sitting on the line for a while. I don't think he's on there. But I bet he stole my bait. Let's see. No, I still got my bait. Imagine that. Let's not go quite so far out this time. And just a little bit off of that currency. Go. Settle in. There we go. Let's see if that does. That may have just been a bunch of Asian carp swimming around tapping on the line what I thought was getting bites. Hey Blake, how's it going? Appreciate you dropping by. King Mufasa, yank it, huh? Well, I wasn't sure I had anything on there. I really didn't think I did, and if it did, it was going to be little. I didn't want to just yank it out of a fish's mouth. Plus, I got circle hooks on here, so they should hook themselves if the fish actually bites it. All of that shoulda, woulda, coulda, you know. Oh, that's a stinky fish floating upriver. Asian carp. He looks rough too. He's been floating a while. John Boys, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. If y'all haven't done it yet, hit that thumbs up button for me. That tells YouTube to let other people see it. I appreciate it. I tell you, I'm enjoying this break in the doggone hot weather we had. I mean, it's humid out here this afternoon. I'm sweating just sitting here, but it's not hot. It's not bad at all. I'm really liking it. But I'm not a cold weather guy at all. I mean, I'm not a hot weather guy. I'm a cold weather guy. I'd rather put on some extra clothes. I see something tapping on you. That or a fish hitting you. I don't see as many Asian carp out here as I have been seeing lately. I was seeing a whole bunch of them. Hey, Stephen Weber, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, thank you. We caught one little blue just a minute ago. Little bitty one. He'd been lucky to make a pound. I'm actually surprised sometimes how those little blues get on a hook like this. I think I've got 8 alt hooks right here. Or maybe there's 7. I don't know. Too big for him. Of course, he wasn't hooked. He was just biting it when I got him in here. We have 20 people sitting here watching, it says on YouTube. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me this afternoon. I brought my new handy dandy battery bank, so we got a little extra time if the phone decides to go dead. I have been real good at introducing battery banks to the bottom of the lake. So if you notice here lately on most of my lives, they've not been much more than an hour to hour and a half because I've been without a battery bank. But I finally got that one in from Amazon. Lorenzo Harris, how you doing, man? I don't believe I've seen you in here before, have I? If not, I appreciate you for joining us. I don't get paid for these or anything, but I tell y'all, if any of you are looking for a battery bank, that's an Anker, A-N-K-E-R, 10,000 milliamp hour. Get them off Amazon. That's the third one I've had. And if it's fully charged, it will usually run my phone for about 8 hours. And it's only 20 bucks, maybe 24. I think they were 20 when I first started getting them. It seems like it just went up to 24. Blake wants to know what's my PB catfish. Blake, I've not caught a whole lot of big catfish around here in Kentucky where I live. We just don't have a tremendous amount of large fish like you do elsewhere. But my blue, I didn't have any scales with me. I've got pictures of them. You can see them on my YouTube. It was right at 30 pounds. And my biggest flathead was 27. And our channels around here don't get very big at all. Lorenzo says, no, it's my first time. All right, buddy. Well, hey, I appreciate you checking us out. We do mostly catfishing, every now and then a little bit of crappie fishing or bluegill. I do shorts of just about anything I see outdoors while I'm out fishing. And I do a whole lot of sitting, not catching. So much so, I really ought to change my channel name to Kevin Can't Catch a Fish. But I did catch fish tonight, so I'm okay with that name for right now. I see you getting twitched on there. Come on. I need a bite. Y'all give me one quick when I first got here. So I'm expecting you to produce a little bit more. Trying to coach these rods into producing tonight. Oh, let's see. Did I miss anybody? Sorry, my thumb got a little flick happy and flicked off to the next thing. All right, to you too. That's those doggone blue herons fly around fussing because I'm sitting in the area they like to fish from. Right here in front of me is a slack water. I don't know if y'all can tell. For those of you guys that hadn't been in here before, Lorenzo and any others, the dam is just that way, just upstream from me. I don't know, 300 yards. And where the water comes down, it hits a point right there, and the current sort of shoots out, makes a current stream right out there, I don't know, 25 yards out, and kind of some slack water here in front of me. And it's trying to rain on me right now. Just sprinkling though, it's not bad. I'll count this as my Saturday night bath. Blake says he's from Georgia. 11 is his biggest flathead. 30 is his biggest channel. 7 is his biggest blue. And bass is 8.5 pounds. Woo, 8.5 pound bass. That's a big old bass. There are a few of those around here, but they are few and far between. And that next name, sorry if I butcher your name. What is it? Hestegut? Hestegut? However it is, I appreciate you dropping in. Blake, these are INFI. They're the polarized glasses for fishing. My wife got them for me off of Amazon, I think for Christmas one year. I've had them about a year and a half. I like them pretty well. They're a bluish black tint. It looks more black, but when you look at them, it's a touch of blue with black rims that sort of, if you can see the bottom of them there, sort of fade to clear. Oh, it was Lorenzo that asked that about my glasses, not Blake. Sorry about that. Canal size for you and your buddies to caught 20 to 30 pound channels. You caught 20 to 30 pound channels up here at the canal? That's some big channels for around here. I didn't even know you could find a channel that big around here. I've never seen one like that. And then 60 to 80 pound blue cats. Yeah, there's some big ones over here. I'm just not that great at catching them, to be honest with you. Mystic Lake Tilapia. That's another name I don't think I recognize. I appreciate you coming in. We are after some catfish this afternoon. When we first sat down, we were getting lots of little nibbles, and I caught one little fish, one little blue cat. And since then, they have calmed down. Probably need to check my lines and see and make sure I haven't lost my bait. This one right here, the closest to me's got Skipjack on it, and the farthest one over has got a night crawler. The night crawler is what caught the little blue. Fishing the Dream. Hey, buddy, appreciate you coming in. Your first time here. Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming by. We're at Barkley Dam in western Kentucky, chasing some catfish this afternoon. Money Pitt says he needs to go feed while the rain has slowed down. All right, buddy, I appreciate you hanging out with us for a little while. Thank you, Fishing the Dream. I'll be sure and check you out later on when my stream ends. There's a little thunder in the distance. We don't want no storms now. Let me check the weather real quick. Just hard not to get snagged unless you really get out there far. Yeah, that's the truth. There's another name. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance if I butcher you. What is that? Tio's Fishing Stuff. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. First time I believe I've seen you in here. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Tell you what, guys. I'm going to check this one with the Skipjack on it. Oh, was it twitching? Wait. I want to check this closest one with the Skipjack because it was twitching a lot earlier. Nothing wanted to take it down, but it was twitching. Let's make sure he didn't steal my bait. There are a ton of little yellow bass in here, bait stealers. Yep, stole my bait. I was afraid of that. Well, for those of y'all that weren't in here earlier to hear, my fishing luck has not been great lately. So I did not bring a lot of extra skipjack for bait. may be on night crawlers before long. I've got skipjack head. This piece of skipjack here, then one more small skipjack. But if something's stealing my bait, that's a good sign that at least we're getting some bites. So just leave it alone. It's not a big catfish. That's a little bigger piece of bait, which means we ought to invite a little bigger catfish. Right where he wants to be, right on the edge of that sink. Gotta be a big catfish laying right on the edge of that seam. Gotta be. I say it's gotta be. It probably means he's nowhere near big found. Oh, right there. All right, let me get a drink here and then I'll catch up with y'all. If y'all hadn't hit that thumbs up yet, if you're enjoying yourself, be sure and hit it up for me. Let's see. Let's see here. No, but I hope I'm not butchering your name here, Tios. I don't have anything right now. For those of y'all that never seen me fish here, there are tons of Asian carp in here that'll swim into your line left and right. And if you see just a little tap, tap, tap on those poles, that's all that is. We learn to ignore them. Fun fishing adventures. How's it going, Scotty? Appreciate you coming by. Let's see. Hey, Scotty, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up? Duke City Fishing. Hey, man, appreciate you coming in. I subscribed to you earlier, Duke City, when you were in Anthony's live. I thought I'd subscribed to you a long time ago. I don't know if YouTube just unsubscribed us or I was just wrong, but I got you earlier on. Uh-oh. No, that was a bite right there. Put your phone down, Kevin. Get ready. Come on now. Don't just tease me. Dang fish teasing me. There's getting a nibble over there now. They just put the siren off. If y'all heard it, that means there's a barge gonna be coming through to fill in the block over there. Yeah. Oh. Come out there. He's on there. He's a little better than the last one we got. He's not huge. A little better than what we got earlier. Running at me though. Come here, boy. And a whole lot better. He's all tangled up. That's what made it feel like he's a little bit more. Thought I had one might at least make 5 pounds. Boy, you made a tangled up mess of yourself. Yeah, I hear you talking there. Come off there. Ooh, you are a whisker hook too. Just barely hooked. Pretty little, well, I'm out of the camera, sorry y'all. A pretty little fish. Dark blue, dark blue. Won't let him go. Well, that is one for the skipjack and one for the night crawler. Some of that mess in. Too much line out. That little fish slimed my line up top to bottom. miss. There. All right. We're going to put a head on this one. I'm ignoring you over there. That's a good time for you to get a bite. Nice. Oh, come out his nose. Don't do that. You'll get lost out there. Oh, tearing through his nose. There. Dang, blood everywhere. Nice. Bloody skipjack head. I don't think when those little blues get that in their mouth. I could be wrong, but I don't think they will. That might attract a little bit bigger fish. Well, they're little, but we wouldn't be hungry, I don't guess. We might be eating fish nuggets instead of fish fillets, but we wouldn't be hungry. Let's see what else we got here. Let me check in, see who I have missed. All right, let's see. I missed anybody? Let's see. Stephen Weber says, yeah, you definitely know when a cat hits because the carp will constantly dangle your line. Yeah, man, they just sit there and twitch on your line like crazy. Go away, Nat. Let's see. Appreciate that, Duke. Let's see. Anybody else I missed here? Fish on from Blake. That's right, buddy. Fish on. Nice, healthy one. Yeah, he's a pretty looking fish. I mean, he wasn't very big, but he was pretty for sure. And I believe I'm caught up. It says, everyone on here liked the stream. Good deal. I appreciate y'all. Now we just need them to get a little bigger. A little bit bigger is all. I'll take 5 pounds. I'm not going to be greedy and call for a 20-pounder. I'll call for a 5-pounder. I saw you twitch a little. When does Skip start up again? Scotty, they are hit and miss. A buddy of mine from down in close to Nashville came up Saturday, I think it was, and he caught 40, but he was in a boat, and he said they were straight out towards the channel from the concrete pier. But as far as being able to catch them semi-regularly, when it cools off, I started catching them again, good again last year about October. I mean, you'll get lucky and catch them anytime, but you just got to get lucky. They run deep, they come up. I don't know if you were watching Anthony's stream earlier, but they started hitting top water right behind him, and they were just pop, 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 pop all over. I saw you hit. I know that was a fish right there. It's probably one of them little ones out there trying to eat that big head. That or a yellow bass or something trying to nip at the guts. Hey, Curtis, how's it going on, man? We are looking for some catfish. Come on now, come on. We caught 2 little ones so far. We got skipjack on this one here that's getting a little action. I got a night crawler on that far one. It's this one that's getting a little bit of action. I got a feeling it's either a little catfish or a little bait stealer, just nipping because it's a good sized head. Oh, saw that other one bounce. Come on now. Y'all got me thinking I'm gonna get another fish. I want to put my phone down and get a drink. Give you time. Scotty says he'll have to come back down when it cools off some. Yeah. I mean, if they start hitting, I'll let you know. But this time of year when it gets hot, they're a cold water fish. I assume they go deeper. I mean, I don't know. That's my assumption. I mean, they chase the bait. They're going to be wherever the bait is. But they may feed more out in the current or something. They blocked off that concrete pier down there at Kentucky Dam where you used to be able to walk out on that pier and get further out into the channel after them. Steaks are done. All right, man. Eat one for all of us here. We'll be thinking about a steak. I can't say anything about thinking about a steak. I cooked some Friday night. They were good. Cooked them on the grill. Man, they were good. I bought a 3-pack at the store, which is odd. They usually sell them in either 2 or 4 packs, but they had a 3-pack. And the extra one we put up and then cut it up last night in some Chinese noodles and vegetables and stuff. That's good stuff too. Come on now. I don't think that's Asian carp. I think that's something pecking on it. I'm starting to see some topwater gar out here. That's not a good sign. No, come on down over there. Come on. Looking into that. So they're not quite out, but it's bright to be looking over there. Okay, on your side. I think it looks all right. And we got 17 people hanging out with us still. I appreciate y'all hanging out this evening. For those of you just dropping in, we caught 2 fish so far. 2 little blues. One, that far rod has a night crawler on it. It caught one, and this closest rod here has skipjack. We caught skipjack on it too. I mean, we caught a catfish on it too. Neither one of them were big at all. This one I was gonna get hung up. I can almost bet. I cast it a little further upstream towards that current seam, and it is kind of that current seam hit. You get some backwards flow sometimes in this little slack area, and this kind of pushed it up into an area where I hang up all the time. Come on now. At least it seems like those sprinkles have moved on. I thought it was going to rain on me for a minute, but they have stopped. Blake says, "What brand are the fishing poles?" These 2 poles right here are a company called Fiblink, Fiblink. They're known more for saltwater rods than they are for catfish rods. But they're good rods. I've had no troubles out of either one of them at all. My other rods that I fish with are pin rods. They've got pin reels on them. These 2 right here have PC Fun reels on them, the PC Fun 60s. That far rod over there is a heavy, and it's got a real heavy tip. It doesn't show action much at all. This this one closest to me, it's a medium heavy, and it's got a little bit more action in the tip. That's why you'll see it twitch a little bit more than the other one. There's that doggone Asian carp swimming on top of the water too. That could be some of this twitch action. There's another one swimming up. I don't know what makes them things decide to swim up here towards this dam this time of day. Anybody go fishing this weekend and do any good? We had a tough weekend, I tell you. We tried north end of Barkley. I took my sister Saturday morning and caught one little catfish. Went Saturday evening with the wife. We put out some jugs and fished, and we caught two is all. That was down on the south end of the state. It's still in Kentucky, but at the south end of Barkley in Kentucky. And then Sunday morning, we got up and went down into Tennessee, down around Bumpus Mills, just north of Dover area. And caught one fish there too. It was just tough. We could not get a good bite. Of course, I know it's that time of year for the bite to get tough, you know. I think I'm gonna check that far one. It's got those night crawlers on it. As many times as it's been tapped, it can't have much bait left in it. Let's see, can we get out that hanging? Yep. Oh, we still got a lot of bait on there. All right, so we put those this side of the seam and did no good. So let's go out into the seam. That place I can cast without falling my butt down. There we go. That's out in the current. Come on, hit the bottom, hit the bottom. All right, that one is in the current, so I expect it to twitch and dance for a little bit until it settles down and finds a good solid bottom. That's a little bit more than twitching. Come on, if you get. Oh. Yep, got a fish. He's not very big. He's in the current coming to me. Doesn't feel very big anyway. I'm not having to fight him, so I'd say he's not very big. Keep up with me. On my guess where it's hitched. No, it's a blue. Got a blue. I don't think he ever let that one hit the bottom good. That or I landed it on his head. Hold still. Hold still. Well, and I forgot my channel locks today. I got my handy dandy old channel. I forgot my pliers. But I got my handy dandy channel locks out of the truck. Buddy, you're in a bone or something. Trying not to get your whiskers. Calm down. There we go. Don't fall into rocks. That one about the same size, y'all. About the same doggone size. He tried to come back to me. All right, well, we'll take them. They want to keep biting them, we'll keep reeling them in. Better than going hungry. Let me get another worm on here and I'll catch up with y'all, chat. Being in the slack water may not be the place to be today. I think that first one I caught was out in the current. Oh, hush, you doggone Asian carp. I hear you splashing. Right there, got tight. What's going on with you? You all right? I'm going to toss this one back out, then I'll come catch up with y'all, chat. Unless that one decides it wants to catch a fish while I'm throwing this one out. All right, y'all making me get sweaty moving back and forth on these poles. Don't lose your knife, Kevin. I had that knife for 20 years. Make me sound like an old man. Makes me feel like an old man when I say I've had that knife for 20 years. Tell you what, so I don't lose it, let me put it back in my pocket. Skipjack scales and all. That'll just add flavor to whatever I cut next time I'm eating. I'm joking, I'll wash it. If I think about it. Let's see here. I'm just a bunch of chat. Let's see. Blake says you did it. Oak Mogi River got a baby bass and a crappie. Well, good deal, dude. That crappie's good eating. Steven says, oh, watch out. Chat moved, jumped over. Steven says, me and my wife went fishing at a park here in Madisonville a couple days ago. She caught her first catfish. She actually caught the biggest out of both days you went. Well, hot dog. Y'all been over at Bashir over there lately? Last time the wife and I tried to go there, the boat motor caught on fire. That's right, Blake. Finally got a fish on. Hey, there's Mike's Fishing Home. How's it going, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Amanda Doll, how are you? Appreciate it. Cindy, hey, how are you? I must have missed you back up there a little ways. Appreciate you coming by, Cindy. Let's see, Michael, just joining you at Barkley. Yeah, Michael, I'm down here below Barkley. My semi-usual spot. I'm just a little further down than where I say a little further down. I'm maybe 50 feet further downstream than where I usually sit, just because the current seam is real close up there where I usually sit, and right here it kind of moves out a little bit. Pontoon Jody, hey, how are you doing, Jody? Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see Mike saying hi to CFF. Did I miss Mr. Canadian? Oh no, I was thinking Canadian Fishing Magician. I'm confused, y'all. You have to ignore me. Usually fish below the dam and the spillway. Last time we went there recently was just a bunch of turtles. I've never fished at the spillway there. I'd try that sometime. Dream said, hi, Miss Judy. Is anybody? Oh, I'm still catching up. Sorry, y'all, I got way behind. Didn't realize I got so far behind there. All right, I think I'm caught up. If y'all hadn't hit that thumbs up button for me yet, be sure and do it. If you don't mind, I tell YouTube to show it to some other people. We've had a bunch of people in here tonight that we don't normally have. And there's a snake. Come on over here. I'll catch you too, buddy. I don't mind catching a snake. You have to dive down for the bait, though. He is going the other way now. He did not want to be caught, I guess. Oh, CFF's Catfish friend forever. I got you, Mike. I saw CFF, and I was thinking CFM for Canadian fishing musician. Michael says be down there this weekend coming up. Well, good deal, Michael. I hope you catch some. It is getting to the right time of year, at least for me, fishing from the bank here. Guys from the boat seem to have been doing pretty good lately, I hear. You know, I've got a big enough boat to easily come down and handle this, but I do not like fighting that current up at the dam. I mean, I've got a spotlight trolling motor. I guess I could do that, but I'm by myself anyway. I'm just not a fan of fighting that current, so I never do. I almost always fish from the bank. Oh, I saw that. I don't think you're gonna sneak by now. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Come on. Anyway, where I was getting at was 1st of August is usually when I start to do good down here. Historically. This 1st of August may come and go and they may laugh at me. But last year I had a good August down here. The year before I had a good August down here. I see you over there jumping. Man, something's hitting this. They're just teasing me. Jody says she knows all about that fighting the current by yourself. I tell you, Jody, for me, it just almost takes the fun out of the fishing. I get irritable and grouchy, and I just don't enjoy it. If I got somebody with me to help out, it's not quite as big a deal. My biggest problem isn't fighting the current. It's as if I get a fish before I know what's going on. I get my boat twisted around, or I'm getting close to other boats or close to the bank. And it's just not worth the hassle to me. All right, Mike, I appreciate you dropping by for a little bit, buddy. That sun is coming out. Is it, y'all able to see okay? Tell me if it blinds the camera. Hope y'all have a good time there with your family this weekend. Looks like we've got 20 beautiful people in here hanging out. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Skipjack head's getting a little attention, so's Nightcrawler. Either that or we just got a big, it's getting pulled on a little bit. That might be a fish. Oh, come out of there. Oh, stuck. I'm afraid this one's gonna be hung, where it's at. Oh yeah, it's hung. Absolutely hung. You get slack. I'm gonna break this one. not sure I lost it all. Yep. Yep. Well, I had these poles set up fishing the lake. Which I set up completely different. Down here on this river, I usually set up with a breakaway rig for the because it's usually the sinker that gets hung. However, I did not bring any lighter weight line to use for the breakaway portion. So we're just going to lose everything when we get home. Just using 4 ounces because this slack water, this side of the current seam doesn't take as much weight to get down. And because it's not very deep out here right now. I don't know how deep it is, but it doesn't take long to hit bottom at all. Of course, the channel side is over there where the lock is. Come on now. I'm just putting a, I don't know if y'all can see it or not with the sun, a dropper loop on here. Tell you what, they drop a little bit of size in the hooks. If we're catching small fish, and I have no confidence that we'll catch a big one, I'm going to go from 7/0 to a 5/0. And what that means is I'll hook a 50-pounder and you'll straighten the hook out. Most likely. Y'all know how that goes. Alright, so there's that pole. Let me go to my last skipjack, cut him up. Stand up there, pole. There you go. Cutting skipjack, so you can go ahead and get a bite if you want to. Hook a big one. Normally I'd be throwing these fish tails I'm cutting off away, but they got about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of meat on them. If we run out of bait, we're going to use them. I didn't bring a lot of bait today, since I haven't been catching a lot. That's a good sharp hook. Went right through there. Scales and all. I hate having skipjack scales on my hand. Alright, let's see if we can put this one out in the current. There we go. That sun's coming out and getting toasty. Reposition these. That one here. This one here. There we go. Pick up my knife so I don't lose it, and then I'll catch up with y'all in chat. See, can you still see those poles? bounce out of my eye. I was trying to catch up with chat. I'm gonna go back to reading chat. Y'all go to bouncing. Let's see. Alex said the number 2 fishing pole. How's it going, Alex Perez? I don't believe I've seen you in here before, buddy. If you're still in here, I appreciate it. I missed you. Sorry about that. Good till you catch a big one, then it's hard to net it by yourself in the current. You're right about that, Jody. Come on. Both of y'all. Well, they've done. That one's done crossed over the other one, going up current. I'll have to move that in a minute. All right, Blake, I appreciate you hanging out. If you're still in here, man, I appreciate you coming in with us for a little bit. Good luck. Hope you catch some. Yeah, Amanda, if you're talking to me, you saw me over there. Me and Anthony are buddies. We fished together some. MGM Gaming said, look at my fishing pole. I'm getting bit. Yeah, buddy. Asian carp are terrible right here. When you see just little tap, tap, taps, there's Asian carp swimming all in here, and they'll hit your line and just a tap. That's why I don't get too excited. If I don't see it just start to bend over, I don't get terribly excited. But these two have crossed each other. The first one I cast it out actually ran upstream against the current. Now, that's a bite. That's a bite right there. That's a fish, I think. Yep. Let me get it under this other pole here. Not losing my fish. Oh, don't fall down, Kevin. This may be a little better than the others. It might actually make a 5-pounder here. Yeah, you get hit right there now. No, we're not going to make a 5-pounder. That gummy got wrapped up. Come in sideways. Come in sideways against the current. He wrapped up like a Christmas present. Come here. Whoa. Hold it. Let me see. Do all this mess. Made me actually think I might have had a 5-pound catfish. Another one just like the other one. On with. I guess I'm gonna put on a show. I'll wrap my shirt around everything. But the camera part, and maybe, just maybe that'll keep it cool enough to go. Come for dinner and a show, but that's what you're getting. I got nothing to cover this phone up with but my doggone shirt. I was reeling fish in, turned around to see that the daggum phone was shut off. Where's my knife? I just dropped it and saw it fall. Oh, stop. Troubles, troubles, troubles. There it is, right there. Afraid I was gonna have to go mining for that one. Let me cut a piece of skipjack here. I'm gonna have to remember to bring something to cover that camera up. That phone overheats too easy. I'm afraid it's gonna overheat again. Oh, bird nester, Kevin. At it again. There we go, it came out. Not bad. All right, y'all, let me catch my other phone here. See if y'all can see me, if it's working, if it's dead, or what it's doing. Yeah, Steven, the doggone phone overheated. I had a blue on and then had a drum back to back before I realized the phone was overheated and shut off. Hey, Josh, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. Duke City back in. Cindy back in. Amanda. There's Josh. All the best from Amsterdam, Holland. Doggone, buddy, you are coming a long way to watch a fishing video. Amsterdam, Holland. That's a long, long way. I appreciate you stopping in to hang out with us for a little bit. You're right there, Stephen. It will test you over and over again. For one, you better just plan on losing everything you bring, because you're going to snag. Let's see. Oh, I didn't realize y'all can't really see this one pole here. You're going to snag. That's just the nature of the game here. There we go. I think you can see that. You're going to get Asian carp. You're going to get gar. It's going to get hot. It's going to do everything but what you want it to. We've got some thin clouds coming through. Hopefully that'll be enough to cool the phone off. I took the cover off of it. So hopefully we'll be back in business and y'all get to have fishing and a show instead of just fishing with me sitting here without a shirt on. That had 2 bait clickers wear out in a year down there. I don't doubt that, buddy. I don't doubt that at all. This place will wear out some rod and reels. So we're now up to, what is it, 5 fish, 4 cats, and a drum. 3 of the cats. Whoa, 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 whoa. I saw, don't fall over like that and scare me. I think you might have a fish trying to bite you. No, there's something messing with it, I guess. They have shut down some of the generators. We've lost our current scene. Current is probably cut in half right now from what it was. But that's all right. may make it better, may make it worse. We'll see. I'm kind of surprised that they've slowed down the current. Here lately, the current has been getting stronger as the evening goes on. There's a good cool breeze. That may help cool the phone too. Stephen, I didn't realize your mom had passed away. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I knew she had cancer, but I didn't realize she had passed. Yeah, I did a video with her. Uh, what was her name? It wasn't Deborah, but something like that, right? I believe. Started with a D, I remember. I'm terrible with names. I think it was over at the pier on Kentucky Dam, and you caught a big old, what was it, a big drum you caught? You caught something big when y'all were down there? Dale, okay, Dale. I knew it was something like that. I couldn't remember exactly. This closest one here to me, I'm sure I'm gonna lose it again. I had it out in that current seam, and then when they cut the current off, it's like it just kind of floated back up. So the current sort of turned on it a little bit. It's upstream, so I'm sure I'll lose it, even if I get something on it. Oh, okay, Stephen, good deal. I still got half a brain left. Josh, let's see, says in Amsterdam, it's 0:57 a.m., so almost 1 in the morning. Here it is 5:57 p.m. in the evening, and it is on the 22nd. I think y'all are a day ahead of us, right? So is it 23rd there where you are, I believe? Is that right? She thought I was the bomb. I don't know about that. Now, I don't know about being the bomb. This phone may be trying to get hot again. It just flickered. If I lose it again, I'm sorry, y'all. I'll try and get her going again. That was getting a little action, but nothing wanting to commit on it. It might be trying to get something. Oh, and now the night crawler's getting a little bounce. There may be something going on here. It had some slack line and then got tight. I'm gonna check this one. Oh, something maybe just picking it up, trying to move it. I may have a fish on it that's just messing with it. And of course it's hung. Oh, there it goes. It came loose. Oh, it came loose for a little bit. Had a fish on it too. I could feel it fighting. Tell you what, buddy, I'm gonna give you a little bit of slack. I felt something on this one fighting. There's a little one on it. I'm gonna give it some slack, see if he'll pull it out. Sometimes, if you get lucky, they'll do that for you. Just says yes, that's right. Oh, it's Tuesday there. Okay. I thought y'all would be about a day ahead of us, or close to a full day. I like that weatherman is smoking some crack, you guys. He said it was going to be cloudy and good chance of rain. At least that's when I watched it last night. And now the clouds are gone and the sun is out. Let's see how much battery have I got over here. Tell y'all what I better do. I had better hook up my battery bank. My phone might go dead. With my handy dandy dollar store pink phone charger. That's the only color they had for me. That's the color we're gonna have, because I'm that kind of guy, I guess. One in there. Let's see if I can get this other end up in here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to move this camera, guys, to get to the bottom of it. Sorry about the shaking for a little bit. There you go. Now let me wrap this shirt around it again. There we go. And let's see who's dinging my phone. Academy Sports wanting to sell me something. I don't think I need anything from them. Let's mess with the wife and tell her I caught 5 fish so far. She'll be mad because we sure didn't catch them the other evening we were out. All right, we still got 9 people hanging out. I appreciate that after we lost signal. Uh-oh. Worm pole getting hit. Well, he was hitting it. Let's check it. See if we still got any bait. We might have a little fish on here or something. Feels like there's a little something there. I don't know. Yep, little fish on there. Another doggone little fish. The lily couldn't hardly pull the pole around. I need a little bit lighter tip pole to be fishing and catching these kind of fish. That pole doesn't. Oh, sorry, I was out of the camera again. Maybe y'all saw it coming in. It's dark, I can't see squat, so I'm assuming y'all can see the fish. They're all the same size this evening. They're all little. But, once again, little fish better than no fish. Somebody go ahead and get on the night crawler, man. These night crawlers are little bitty things. guess I ought to be putting the night crawlers on that rod that's got a little lighter action. They're definitely attracting little fish. Oh, on that hook, dude. Well, I've tried them closer in and shorter and further out. And I tell you, I'm casting nearly a country mile getting out there, and that's where they all are, but they're just little. Dude, that pole tip is right in the sun. I can't see squat. Let me catch up with y'all here. Hey, Bill Reddick, how's it going, buddy? I appreciate you stopping by. You might have something trying to mess with that one already. Definitely on this one. This lower rod is hung. And I think it's got a small fish on it. I'm hoping he'll get us unhooked. That's right, Stephen. Catching something is better than nothing. Better than sitting here sweating. Y'all hadn't hit that thumbs up button, be sure and hit the thumbs up for me, please. I appreciate it. I'm having to answer the wife's text message here, y'all. I'll be back. All right now, little fella, you need to get that one unhooked. I'm ready to put it back out there. This other one, I can't even see for the dang sun. Something's messing with it though. Maybe I should have named this Topless Fishing. It would have got more views. Y'all think so? I don't know. YouTube might not like that. Yeah, Stephen, I'm glad you hung out with us for a while here, buddy. Water is way low right now. Of course, you know, it's that time of year it's supposed to be low now. If I took the time to walk this bank, I'd probably find about half of my lead that I lost earlier in the year. They have definitely changed something with the flow here. 100%. It is, we've got a strong backflow here right in front of me now. Real strong backflow. The seam has kind of reformed, but it's way out there. He's pulling. He's still there. Let me see if he wants to break it loose. I'm 99% sure I've got a fish on here that's hung. Tell y'all what, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna walk upstream trying to unhang this. I hate to break it off if there's a fish on it. Well, I broke it. I was trying to get it up loose, and I think I must have been rubbing it on a rock. But I was shaking it up and down, and it broke. So hopefully whatever was on it was able to get off. That's aggravating. I did not intend to break that line. I'm retying here, then I'll catch up with y'all in chat if I'm missing anybody. A little extra slack here, dude. Just putting a little dropper loop in here is all I'm doing. I'm going to go back with a 5/0 hook, I think. This fish continue to be little. I can't see crap on that pole. I'm going to have to move it because it's right in the sun. I keep putting those hooks in my mouth. I'm probably going to hook myself one these days. I've never been one to want a piercing, but I'd probably do it to myself.